Take a moment to consider the following questions. Who is Scott Surovell? Why is this man considered the darling of Fairfax Democrats? And how is it that he has seemingly gained the acceptance of Fairfax Republicans? Why have party leaders on both sides for the second election cycle in a row taken deliberate steps to ensure he gets reelected? It's no secret that Mr. Surovell is being groomed for statewide office, but it may be instructive to note that party bosses Herring and DeLagula of the Virginia Democrats are not the only ones doing the grooming. Boss Mullins of the Virginia Republicans, his Fairfax contingent, and a good number of other GOP luminaries in Richmond and elsewhere deserve blame here as well. Both parties, for whatever reason, appear to view this man as a controversial asset. He's deeply committed to abortion, he's the General Assembly's chief sponsor of same-sex marriage, and he has spent the past several months engaged in a bizarre public tirade against Ken Cuccinelli, as if he himself were the one vying for governorship of Virginia, and not Terry McAuliffe. I think it is absolute folly for the Republicans to consciously allow this man to remain in public office. But not only would they have him remain in office, I believe they would gladly see him advance to the next level. In the face of repeated, deliberate attacks against our moral sovereignty by people like Scott Surovell, too many of us have grown accustomed to simply kicking back and waiting for the Republican Party to come to the rescue. But times have changed, and the task of defeating politicians like Surovell has been placed squarely in the hands of ordinary citizens. Our relief will come, not by hanging our hopes on the future of the Republican Party, but by calling on ordinary citizens to stand up with courage and to take action on Election Day. We can no longer afford to sit idly on the sidelines. Politicians like Surovell, who enjoy the support of both political parties, will not be defeated unless we, the people, begin to wake up and reassess our true moral strength and purpose. The time to stop Surovell is not 4 years from now when he's running for statewide office and his campaign is backed by a host of million-dollar donors. The time to stop him is right now, while the opportunity is well within our reach. Virginia Republicans seem content to grant this man another 2-year opportunity to implement his signature same-sex marriage bill, allowing his bid for re-election to go entirely uncontested and virtually unnoticed. But those in our community who claim to oppose such unions would do well to oppose Mr. Surovell at the ballot box, regardless of any contrary advice that they may encounter along the way. In the final analysis, always remember, those who would attempt to hinder you from following the dictates of conscience are undeserving of your loyalty, even if they should claim to possess the seal, cord, and staff of Obama himself. If you'd like to read more about the campaign to defeat Scott Surovell in 2013, visit www.risetotherescue.com. Again, that's rise to the rescue with a dash between each word, .com. This presentation is authorized and paid for by Joe Glean, candidate for delegate.